With 32 internationally released albums and 2 DVDs of music to your name, and not to mention being the winner of some very prestigious and coveted awards, I hope it is forgivable to presume, after listening to the passion and the perfection of your craft, that no matter how many wonderful achievements you earn, each must seem to you as special as the next. I would certainly hope that I'm not putting words into your mouth, but yourself being an artist whom has also contributed to a number of great film soundtracks, Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, and Stargate.
Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Barbarian.
Passion.
Most certainly, yes. To name only a few, which would you consider to be the most exhilarating experience? The steps you take towards the stage to receive your award, or watching the movie of the associated soundtrack on which you have been involved and experiencing the awe of it all come to life with your involvement?
Let me tell you this. No moment can really move me. I like and I appreciate a moment when I'm given some kind of award. I really like that. I haven't been given many, but I don't mind. I don't care. I've been given platinum awards, platinum records for my own work. I've been given platinum awards for my work with other artists. I've received Grammy awards for my work with Mr. Chick Corea. This is all terrific, and I love this very much. But it's when I actually hear the album out for the first time, or when I go and see a film and I realize that, oh my God, these emotions that are coming out are because of the music and this rhythm that I'm making. For example, when I did the music with Peter Gabriel, this is going back to 1988. I was just 35 years old. I was a young man. I didn't have a clue what this was about. So full of anticipation and so full of energy. I still have the anticipation and I still have the energy, but hopefully I'm a little bit more experienced in some things. I wouldn't say wiser, but when I saw the film, The Last Temptation of Christ, I just was nailed to my chair. Apart from the power of the film itself and the message that was coming through, what Peter did was the first milestone of world music. The album Passion puts it there, and then after that, everybody followed. There was no predecessor album to Passion from anybody, not even from Peter himself. And when I heard the music come out, and when I first went to meet Peter, Peter has been my idol for years. Before, at the time when I was really debating with myself, am I going to leave and come to Europe to study music and become a professional musician? When I first heard the album The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway by Genesis, on which Peter was singing, and there's a song called The Chamber with 32 Doors, and there was a lyric there saying, my father to the left of me, my mother to the right, each one is pointing, but no one seems quite right. And in another song, he says, and I'm hovering like a fly, waiting for a windshield on a freeway. And I said, oh my God, this is just me. Everyone is trying to advise me as to what's the right thing for me to do. And I'm standing here like a fly, hovering in the middle of a freeway, waiting for some kind of windshield in a car to come and just like blow me into one direction or kill me. And then I thought, no. First of all, the thought of I was right, that I saw the picture of Billy Cobham back in 1968 or 69 on the back of the album Birds of Fire by Mahavishnu Orchestra. And I thought, I want to look like this. I want to be like this. I want to do this, And there it was. God knows how many years later I was inviting Mr. Billy Cobham to come and play on my own album.
Absolutely wonderful.
And listening to Peter singing those words gave me the final impetus and the final drive to say, that's it. I am right and I'm going. Whatever the cost, whatever the consequences, I'm going to try and I'm going to go for it. I wasn't even trying, I was going for it, and there was no going back on that. And when I looked in the cinema and I saw the film Passion, I just like melted. I broke down and I just like realized, oh my God, what have I been involved in here? And I feel the same thing on, let's say, on a film like Wings of a Dove with music by Mr. Edward Shearmur. Or I composed a very short piece of music. People are in love with it. a little piece of flute and percussion and a little violin on the film Stealing Beauty, you know, directed by the master Bertolucci, you know. I cry with joy and I cry with passion that this music is coming out to the people, you know. It is just such a magnificent domain to be in, film music. And that's what I'm working with Martin Smith on. We have done an album for Universal, which is called Middle East Drama, and that has got some really fabulous pieces of music on it. This is, I mean, film directors and music producers for films should listen to this album and draw some comparisons from it.